What is up, YouTube? How is everybody doing out there? So we're the Friday before the SHSAT. It's finally here, right? Hopefully everybody's doing all right. I'm Greg from Greg's Tutoring NYC. Um, you're on the final stretch, guys. You got less than a week, at least most of you. First test date is this coming Wednesday. Nobody's gotten a ticket yet. I'm grade 9 people are completely confused. Grade 8 people don't really have anything additional either. So this is an interesting thing that's going on here. Hopefully the DOE does not pull a fast one. My guess is they're going to add a few dates still. Let's see what happens. But most of you should definitely plan to take it this Wednesday. In some ways, the longer you get, the more you can prep. On the flip side, some of you are totally prepped out, and you're probably prepping too much. There's a line in the sand where you can do too little and too much. It's the same when you cram for an exam. It's not really the best way to do it. So there's a diversity of stuff here. So we're up to part 12 or 13, I don't know anymore, of ripping apart the current 2020-2021 SHSAT handbook. So hopefully everybody's on board here. I'm not sure if I'm catching you guys still at school or not. It's a lazy Friday, so I'll just start chugging along if it doesn't matter. If you're catching us in the replay, peace in, everybody. Hopefully you guys are doing out there as well, for those who are going to catch us on the replay. So I'm midway through going through the math, and I'll just keep doing this for maybe 4 or 5 more sessions till we get to the end of it, and then we'll decide what to do. We're sticking on Form A for now, so let's just see how far that gets us on that. All right. Please please subscribe to the channel. There's more coming. There's still 5 days happening here, so let's just ride it out for what it is. I should have done this a while ago, but between my own schedule and the delays and the SHSAT and all this other stuff, it's unclear. Let me just make sure we're live. Let's see what we got going on here. Again, I'm Greg from Greg's Tutoring NYC. If anybody still needs tutoring, hit me up. I'm basically on 24/7 schedule right now. I got kids through all parts of the days. Weekends are no problem, especially the day before the SHSAT. If you need one session, 1 hour, whatever, just hit me up. Okay, we're cool there. If you have even one question, just hit me up. Sometimes a question can be pretty complicated and so on. By the way, what I might do is we did problem number 65, I think it is, yesterday. Let me just check here the problem number. Yeah, the one with the circle and the square. I'm going to use that maybe as an example, depending on how far we get with this. I'm probably going to do a second stream, just based on problem number 65. We answered 65 already, but there's lots of variations that question can have. And I want to use that to demonstrate to you guys just how broad this kind of thing is. There's 114 questions, 57 spread across, 10 field questions, but we basically have 50 questions per subject. Each question doesn't just focus on one topic sometimes. Like main idea in the ELA is also about the topic, is also about the tone, is also about the author's point of view. If you know all that, you know how to do the summary. You should know how to do the theme. You should understand the plot and the characters. So there's a lot of interrelated thoughts here. So you may have a main idea question, but it's actually tied into a whole bunch of other things. The same as you may have a problem with an exponent in the math, but it actually may involve division. It might involve even the power of 2, which could be squaring a square or something like that, right? So there's 57 questions, but it might cover 100 or so topics on each subject. And then each subject has about 200 topics and concepts that each need to be involved with. And it basically means there's an unlimited number of questions, and certainly thousands of them, all right? But even something like just taking an exponent problem. Is it exponent division? Is it multiplication? Do we add? There's so many just different variations here. especially when you tie the exponent, say, into algebra. And like I just said, the exponent could be part of like getting the side of a square, to the side squared or something like that. So there's just an infinite number of questions. Um, and a lot of you guys are studying using the SHSAT handbook as your guide, which is cool. That's fine. But realize that's not what the whole SHSAT's about. And I mean that literally and also figuratively. I mean it literally in the sense that because they're only giving 57 questions in the handbook, or times two because there's a Form A and a Form B, there's still a lot more questions that can be asked. Okay, and it's also figuratively because you may have a question, say, about exponent multiplication, and there may be no question about that. So you need to be adaptable and malleable to whatever they throw you on test day, which is all the topics and all the subjects and all the concepts. So that's something you guys need to kind of be prepared for. All right. All right. So with that in mind, there's a few people in the lobby here. Well, welcome. Hello. Let me get rid of this thing here. So we have the handbook here. And where did we leave off the other day? We did that. We did that. We did 70. We did 71. Okay, we were up to problem number 72. So the way to do this, if you guys have questions about the problem as I'm doing it, please ask. For some reason, you guys are all quiet when I'm doing these sessions. I'd rather it be interactive. Just try to keep your questions appropriate to what I'm talking about. But if you still have something you kind of really want to get out there, realize you pop it out there, and when I got time to answer it, I will. Realizing the time I got to answer it might be at the very end. Okay. So, for instance, right now I'm talking about math. If you answer an ELA question, I might postpone answering it for you. Please subscribe to the channel. I have hundreds of videos with hundreds of hours of SHSAT related material. Please like this. I'm doing this for free. I do have paid students, so I feel like it's important for me to give back. And it would be appreciative to give this a thumbs up. All right. Again, it takes a lot of my time, a lot of my effort, and it's all free. You're not getting any substandard quality instruction from me. I'm giving you top quality information. And as we meander through the problems, I'll drop a lot of info too. All right. So why don't we jump into this problem here? Let me enable comments in the PDF. 1 second. And while that's happening, if you guys want to email me, it's GregsTutoringNYC@gmail.com. Okay. And you can tell your friends and buddies. So I'm going to be going through at least Form A and probably the grade 9 examples. Well, I actually think I did them a few months ago when the handbook first came out. So okay, so we should be set up to go. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so we're going to take this a sentence at a time. All right. And if anybody's out there who wants to say hi, just say hi. I need your feedback. A program on a computer randomly generates a sequence of whole numbers from 1 to 9 inclusive. So inclusive means it includes 1 to 9. So we have the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And it includes 1 and 9. Okay? So when you see phrasing like that, that's what they're trying to tell you. Okay? So that's our understanding of the first sentence. The computer generates a sequence of 300 numbers. Okay? What is the best prediction of the number of odd numbers in the sequence? Well, this is our sequence here. It says it generates a sequence. Wait, where did my cursor go? I lost the cursor. My tablet just died. Oh, don't tell me the tablet died. see here what's going on here. Could be Adobe. It could be the Adobe Reader just died. One second, guys. Anybody have any questions while I'm trying to diagnose this technical difficulty? Technical difficulties. Let's see what is going on here. I'm going to have to use my mouse. I have a regular wired mouse. It's on a wire because I keep losing it. Let me see what's going on here with the tablet. I don't know if I've lost Bluetooth or not. So I have a Bluetooth tablet here. Let me try to connect it up through a wire. See if that helps any. I don't want to end the stream, but let's see what's going to happen here. Does that help anything? Where did my pointer thing go? No, that's not changing anything. All right, let me use the mouse for a while and see if I can hack through some of this by doing that. And hopefully the tablet wakes back up again. Let me just try one more thing. One last thing, let me try. Give me one more second. Because this will be a lot better if I can get that working. Nope, that's locked up again. Wait 1 second. All right, I gotta terminate this or else. Okay, let me try to get through a problem or two and then see if the mouse, if I can do this to the mouse. So we're gonna have the odd numbers is 1, 3, 5, 7, and 9. So that gives us 1, 2, 3, 4. That gives us 5. 5 out of 9 of the numbers are odd numbers, and there's 300 numbers. Okay, so what we need to do is get 5 ninths of 300. So that's going to equal 1,500. divided by 9. So that's our task. 9 goes into 1500. 9 goes into 15 once. We get, what, 6 left over? 9 times 6 is 54. So we get 6 left over again, and we get 166 with 6 9s left over. So since that bumps up, our answer should be H. Okay, is everybody good with that? Hello, I see a few more people joined up. Please subscribe, please like the video. Please like the video. Please like the video. Okay. 73, a truck rental company charges a one-time fee of $40 plus $1 per mile driven. So that means the fee is equal to 40 plus, since it's $1 per mile, that's basically 1 M or just M. So it's just M then, right? We can throw that away. We really don't need that, all right? I'm taking this SHSAT next week. Yeah, booyah. Do it, man. Do it. Dahlia rented a truck and used a coupon for 20% off. So that's something we need to watch out for there, right? After the coupon was applied, she spent a total of $60. Okay, how many miles did she drive? All right. So what we have is we're applying 20% off of the fee. Okay. And this turns out to be the same as 80%. So this is a handy thing to do sometimes. This way you don't have to do a subtraction once you get to 20%. So this is 80% off, but this is 80% of. Okay. So it means what we have is 60, because that was the fee turned out to be, is 40 plus M and 80% of that whole thing. Okay, this is taking me a little longer to use the mouse. Let me see if the this started working again. Where did the cursor end up? No, I don't understand this. What I do is try to turn this off. Turn it back on. Just using the mouse like this is torture. Okay, that's no good. All right, so we need to get M by itself. Okay, that's the goal. This is an algebraic expression. We could do the distributive property here, but I like to kind of get rid of the fractions first. Hello, Roberto. How you doing? How's everybody else doing out there too? So what I'm going to do is, okay, it just told me the tablet was reconnected and it's not showing. So, we're going to multiply both sides by 100 over 80. Okay, so this cancels, that cancels. So we're left with 40 plus M on this side. Okay, and then we're going to have we're going to have 60 times 100, so we get 2 zeros there, right? All right, and then we're going to divide that by 80. Okay, so we can throw away the 2 zeros here. And now we have that divided into that. Okay. I might make this the last problem because I can't deal with doing this with the mouse this way. And we can resume later, or I'll just start this up again in 5 minutes, depending on how this works. 8 goes into there then. We get 8 into here, 56, so that's 7, right? 8 times 7 is 56, and 4 left over, so we get 75. 75 equals 40 plus m. We subtract 40 from both sides, and then we get 35 equals m. Okay? So that should be number 73. Yep, was D. Okay, and 72, let me just check that, was H. Yes, it was. Okay. All right, any questions about that problem? So that was pretty straightforward. The gotcha was getting this 80%. When I did it using the 80% because that's the fastest way to get the answer. Remember, the clock is ticking against you guys. All right. Let me see what the problems in this page are. Yeah, you know what? There's too much math here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to end this and maybe just reboot right away, or postpone it till later. I have to see what's going on here. Yeah, let me do that because this is too torturous to do it this way. All right, guys, I'll either see you guys in 5 minutes or sometime later today or even tomorrow then. All right, I'm going to end this and restart it back up.